Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juice, and we are on day 2 of the Master the Game 30-day World Building Challenge. Today, we are talking about maps. So let's get started. I started my world back in about 2015 with this map right here. Now, this was just a small portion of my world at the time. I had no idea what was going to lie outside of it. But I came up with this shape, and I really liked it. And I decided this was going to be the Orcs Arrow Peninsula. And this was going to be the focal point of my world for a campaign I was going to run, or I was planning on running. I never actually ran that campaign, but a lot of the foundation of the world started here. This became the first known settled part of the world from elves, dwarves, and humans, all still living segregated from each other for the most part. You know, we've got the Eastern and Western Dwarven Territory, which are two very different types of dwarves. The Eastern Dwarven Territory is a more samurai-influenced dwarven culture, to the point where they don't even have beards, right? And the Western Dwarven Territory is a more barbaric type, where they might not even rock armor. They might just be running around. Now, the Western Dwarven Territory is more barren, more of like desert, not a lot of vegetation, things like that. And whereas the Eastern Dwarven Territory is very green, and it's only separated by a mountain, right? You have they're called the North and South Savage Mountains. And like, it's just brutal. We've got creatures like mountain bears and all sorts of stuff like that. But that is what my world started with. Now, since then, I've made maps of various other parts. I had my friend Nate from WASD20 and Sellsword Maps. He made a map for me in a part of the world that we were playing in, which was actually this too. And I'll post that picture right here so you can see that. I've got other maps that I've drawn that I haven't scanned in yet that I would like to scan in. And I will show those here in just a moment for you guys, and you can see what those look like. All right, there's the first map. So this was based on a map I had originally drawn, and I sent it to my friend Nate from WASD20 and Sellsword Maps. And at the time that he drew this, we were playing in a game that took place in Pine Run, mostly up in this area. So he did the map because of that. But yeah, so you can see quite a bit of the world here, this part of the world, I should say. This is called the Orcs Arrow Peninsula down here. That's what this region is known for. The dotted lines are obviously trade routes, things like that. But yeah, and you can see Chitin and Eagle View over here on the left. Now, this next map I'm going to show you also shows Chitin and Eagle View down there. This is the map I drew myself. Did it a while back. I've shown it on the channel before. Pretty proud of it. This is where the Black Rock Adventurers game takes place at. And they started from up here, worked their way around the mountains. They've gone to Port Obsidia. They are now in Black Rock Village, and they're moving up towards either Riverview or Crestwood as they are going towards Chitin. So we'll see what they end up doing, but right now they are in a dungeon under a tavern in Black Rock Village. And the known power of this region is all the way up here, and that's Burlington Castle, near the never-ending ocean. So we'll be doing some videos on the never-ending ocean here soon. We'll be doing videos on the Glass Coast. So yeah, here's another map that I did. This is the Valkar Kingdom region, which is just northeast of where the Black Rock game is taking place. And it's where my Forgotten Throne campaign was taking place. So over here, where is it? I'm sorry, up here. Scrivener's Rock, Riverbend, Lake of Heroes, all this stuff was going on in that game. And yeah, they ended up in the Pixie Wood at one point. They ended up down at the Royal Wood. So yeah, anyway, so there's that map. And then The last map, this one's not complete. I started this a long time ago, but we have not played a game in this region in a long time. This is Stonehall Keep. I haven't written all the city names on here or anything, but there's Stonehall Keep. That's the capital of this continent. This is the Glass Coast. It's called that because this is a northern continent where ice is over, but then as it breaks up, you get shards of ice on the coast. So they call it the Glass Coast. But yeah, so that's an unfinished map. And that is the basic known world so far. There's a little bit north of here that everyone knows of. There's a little bit south, but not much of all of those maps. And there's a little bit west, a little bit east. But again, that's the known world. And this is only about 1/8 of the world. My world has a lot of water. That's why you have what was called the never-ending ocean. And yeah, so anyways, we're going to talk about all that a little bit later. But yeah, I'm excited. So this world is big. The amount that I have mapped is only 1/8 of the world. 1/6, 1/8 of the world. I want a large planet that allows for a lot of different types of medieval fantasy style gameplay. And I want to be able to play a variety of different games within my own setting, rather than have to create a new setting for every single game I might want to play. If this is your first time here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like. Comment below with any links to what you've been doing for your 30-day world. Would love to hear about it. Tag me on Instagram, Twitter with the hashtags, hashtag 30-day world building and hashtag MTG world. Would love to see what you guys are working on. Head on over to our Discord. Discuss it there in the world building channel. And if you want to see what we've got at the end of this month, then become a patron. And we will post a link when this is all over to our document that we've been working. It's going to have all the maps. It's going to have all of this stuff written up. It's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited to share that with you. This is Master of the Game. I am Juice. Game on.